Well, here's a new small business grant program. $20,000 they're giving out. And it's a state program. So it's at the state in Texas. But what's interesting about this is that they've had the money for 2 years. It's money that was appropriated in 2021, and they're finally giving out to small businesses. And it's the Texas Travel Industry Recovery Program. So all kind of businesses small businesses that have been hurt from the pandemic, they're finally getting this money out to you. But more importantly, if you go to that website, governmentgov.texas.gov, and you see there's 13 other programs they have. There's a Texas Enterprise Fund. There's an Event Trust Fund. The Governor's Research Fund, a Texas Enterprise Zone Fund, here Product Development and Small Business Incubator Fund. Anybody's a small business, you want to know about that incubator. That's where they give you money to take your harebrained idea and do something with it. The Texas Small Business Credit Initiative. You can't get money if you're a small business, so they help you there. Industrial Revenue Board, Open Capital Access Program. That's money that get the people, small businesses who need it because they can't get it anywhere else. Economic development and diversification, in-state tuition for employees. Don't know what that means, but God, it sounds like a good possibility. Opportunity zones. Man, everybody wants an opportunity. So that's it. How do you know about these things? You can't be passive. Everybody thinks, well, I'll just Google and stuff will fly out of Google and it'll be perfect for me and I'll just fill out the application. That's not going to happen. It may, but you may get hijacked in an airplane and hit by lightning too. That's a maybe. But I wouldn't count on it. You have to go out and be proactive. And that's why, see, this is what this organization is at the state level is called the Office of Economic Development. Okay, so that's what you want. You want every place in your state that is concerned about economic development, you get on their mailing list to be notified of this. Because this is, listen, it's over on, the application starts February 1. I can't really find out how long the application is going to be available, but it's only going to be a short period of time. It'll be gone, but then there'll be new ones. So that's why you have to be there before it's gone, because otherwise if you're waiting for it to show up in a Google search or whatever, if it does, because these won't show up because they're not advertising in Google. What shows up in Google are people who are have to give money to Google, because then they make sure that they find you. But they have to give money to Google. These people won't give you money to Google because they just give money to you. And the people you find in Google get money from you. So you don't want that. You want websites that give you money, not websites that take your money. And that's what this is all about. And that's what letsgohelp.com is all about. We show you the alternatives, okay, for all the stuff that you think you need money for. You think, I got to get a loan, I got to get a this, and then financial people, and I got to have assets and all. No, that's not true. If you do the non-traditional sources, and that's what letsgohelp.com is all about. We show you non-traditional sources that aren't advertised for something like this, or even for housing, for education, for paying your bills, debt, and things like that. There's a whole thing. A third of our economy is government, and they don't advertise, and they have more help and money than anybody else in the world. This is why we're in debt. They keep giving it away. So you have to find that out. A place for entrepreneurs is really eda.gov. Go to eda.gov and find your state, and it's going to take work, man. They just don't bounce out and wind up on your plate, And if you read about a program or something like that and you don't understand what it is, you call and ask. Listen, the smartest people ask the dumbest questions, and we're afraid to ask a question because we're going to sound dumb. No, you sound smart if you're asking a dumb question, because you don't know shit. None of us do. How can you know all this stuff? They spend gazillion dollars figuring out what to say here, and you think you understand it? That's nonsense. The lawyers who put it out don't even understand it. So there's no way you're going to do it. They have a video here and everything, but then they have a contact person. You call or email or whatever. Hey, what does this really mean? That's the way you do it. And if that doesn't work for you, say, hey, well, where else can I get help for my business? Because they're in the business of helping businesses get money, okay? So if they're not for you, they may know somebody else. That's how to really get leverage out of every source we send you. It's not that they're going to give you money or not. It's who they know that will also give you money. Now that's the deal.